So Hannah, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I am 18. I am attending my first semester of college right now at Butler Community College. I am a boxer. I've been boxing for 6 years, and with that, I have become in 2017, I beat the number one in my weight class at mm, in the in the youth division, yeah. And I went on to become the first African American female in Wichita, Kansas, to compete in the first ever National Golden Gloves for women, and the youngest woman to compete as well, and going on to that tournament. So, and from boxing, I've developed a lot of traits that go along with me in work and in school, like as well as like dedication and all that, being dedicated.
So what would you say are your strengths and your weaknesses?
My strengths, I'm very social. Um, I, can I have a minute?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My strengths include I'm very I can talk well with people and can keep a conversation. I am very dedicated when I want to be. If I want to sit down and I want to actually do something, I can do it, and I can go for a long time while doing it. My weaknesses, my weaknesses are probably time management. I'm having a tough time with. I can do stuff and I can get it in on time, but it's the order that I do it and how I do it that I really want to work on. And to work on that, I've been trying to put myself on a schedule, and organize myself a lot better.
So what interested you specifically about this position?
Um, so stuck. Okay, my bad.
Well, the reason I'm curious, I did see your experience and success in boxing, so I was curious why you wanted to sit behind a desk.
Well, one of my questions that was going to be at the end was I want to work my way up,
Okay.
and do that, and work on that. I think that'll be beneficial to me in the long run when it comes to actually professionally fighting and knowing more about my body and how to take care of myself before and after the fights.
Okay. All right. So, how would you handle a situation where someone has a physical therapy regimen and that's been scheduled, and so we've booked our physical therapist based upon what they've already said they agreed to, and then they come in and they want to completely reschedule their 32 appointments with you at a time when you're not going to be able to put all of those into the computer. How would you handle that situation?
I would, number one, I would take myself to this mentally and like, okay, hold on, let's see what all I can do. And then that's when the communication comes into play, and then try to talk to them and have them understand where I'm coming from, try to understand where they're coming from, and compromise, make a way to where we can make that happen, but at a better time.
Okay. What did you want to be when you were 10 years old?
When I was 10 years old, let me think. I don't know, being younger, I wanted to do a lot, and I was doing a lot. I was in ice skating. I was doing like running track and stuff at school and stuff like that. So I can't really tell you what I wanted to be, but it changes a lot, and I think that's something that I take from the women in my family, is everybody has different traits and they have different things that they're good at, and I take that like, okay, well, I could be good at that, or yeah, I could be good at that. So that, I think, yeah, I don't know.
What questions do you have for me?
Again, what I asked earlier was working at the position as a receptionist. Is there a way I can make my way up from there into the field, or would I have to start at a different point to enter the physical therapy field?
You will have to complete PT school, but there's no harm in getting exposure to the industry, to the field, to the scheduling, to the types of techniques that our physical trainers use for our patients. So I think it's an opportunity. It may not be the most obvious way, as opposed to just applying to PT school and then coming in as a physical therapist.
Yeah.
But based upon what I see in your resume about your work ethic, about your dedication to boxing, about you're not afraid to be the first. I think that it's okay to have a little bit of an alternate path to get the experience and exposure to the industry before you invest in PT school. It is very expensive, and I have a friend who did his first year of physical therapy school, got into the school, did all of his classes, year one, decided physical therapy was not for him, dropped out and went to medical school full time.
Mm-hmm.
So, he got to pay for an extra year of school as a result of that. So, other questions I can answer for you?
No, I'm good. Do you have any questions for me?
Nope, I think that we've covered everything we need to today, Hannah. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Good luck to you.